And once again, I want to say greetings to each and every one of you, Aquaba, and welcome. Welcome to another round of the Conscious Roster Report here on LIB Radio, LIB TV here on livingintheblack.com. My name is Keely Owadu, aka the Conscious Roster. Weekday mornings, you and I get together live. We come at you from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's 12 noon Eastern time, 5 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. East Africa time. We get together with you and we deal with culture, consciousness, historical perspectives, entertainment, economics, education, health, labor, law, politics, religion, family, conflict, future studies, all the areas of human interactivity and development. Today's date is Friday. No, it's Thursday. It is the 6th day of November, Thursday, the 6th of November, 2025 in the Gregorian calendar, Western calendar, to which we have unaligned ourselves. We are 6266 in the Kemetic calendar, for which we have realigned our cultural clock. Welcome to the 7th millennium. You have found your family in a peaceful place here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, here on livinginblack.com. We got a good program for you today. I hope you do agree. We're going to go into part 2 of the 28-day AI challenge. Week 8 is AI generated filmmaking part 2. So that's what we have on store for you today. I think you will be entertained, educated, informed, and inspired. Now, I tell you, I thought I had all of this set up and lined up for last night. And then I tuned in today and I tried to create scenes. And I come to this determination. Now, I may not be accurate. I'm still learning all that I'm learning right now. But I've come to the determination that much of what we're seeing with the AI film generation is all interwoven together. I went today to actually purchase an entry into this because I've been feeling with all these different free websites, and they will take you so far and then leave you there. So I went to purchase today because I needed credits to produce more scenes. Then it all came unglued when I went to purchase credits. The credit card, I clicked on it. I needed this particular program, but I'm going to upgrade it later. I went to click on this program, which is the Pro monthly. It's $49.99 a month, $50 a month. And when I clicked on the payment for that one, the payment for a year kept coming up. I did 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and it would always default to a year-long payment, and it was like 10 times higher, which would be a good deal. I would be saving 2 payments in the long run, but I did not intend to pay for 10 months at this particular time. So I got on the phone. There was a phone number down at the bottom that says, call this number if you have any billing problems. So I called that number. And the person, he wasn't in America, but his accent wasn't Indian. But the person who I talked to says, well, we don't handle that stuff here. And so I had to put my credit card back in my wallet. I say, this is sounding flaky. So I have come to the conclusion that so much of what is going on right now in all of this is from people who are learning AI, got into AI, took the 28-day AI challenge that you and I are taking, and then put their business out there using ChatGPT and some of these other models as a framework underneath theirs. So this stuff is a mess right now. We're going to get through it, and if we have to, we'll come back for part 3. Today on LIB Radio, 28-day AI challenge, week 8, AI generated filmmaking, part 2. Welcome to Tech and Future Talk. Today we'll continue our extended and ongoing series on mastering AI. Mastering AI. Today, learn how to bring your AI avatar to life on screen. Discover how to make it speak with perfect lip sync, to add natural gestures, and even walk and dance using a clear step-by-step workflow. And it's not so clear, this is crazy, but we're going to get it down. Using a clear step-by-step workflow, we'll do our best to guide you through the tools and techniques to create expressive, dynamic avatars. So you're going to tune in today. If you want to master AI animation and filmmaking like a pro. So that is what is on the table for today. I have a video pulled up, and let's go to that video. It's Nano Banana AI tutorial, how to use Google's free tool step by step. So let me share this with you and put this up on the desktop, and let's share this video. And I'm going to start, it's about 7 minutes long. I'm going to start after the first minute. He's really just kind of introducing it, and it's not that informative. We'll be right with you.
Is Nano Banana. It's Google's brand new AI image tool built right into Gemini. Think of it as an upgraded image generator that goes way beyond making pictures from text. With Nano Banana, you could edit your own photos, blend different art styles, and even create those funny 3D figurine images you've probably seen going viral. The really cool part is how it handles consistency. So if you generate multiple edits of yourself, your face actually looks like you across all those images. And because it's built into Google Gemini, you don't need any special software to get started. Just a photo, a prompt, and a few minutes. That's it. To get started, head to the following website. You'll find a link right here at the bottom of the screen. You can also download and install the Google Gemini app directly on your phone, both iPhone and also Android. You'll need to sign in with your Google account. On this page, you'll see the main prompt box. Click on Tools, and from the menu, select Create Images. That's the option with the little banana icon right next to it. Let's now look at some of the different ways you can use it, starting with a really simple example. I want to turn plain text into an image. So right up above in this text field, I'll type in, make an image of a cookie store on a city street. Then in the bottom right corner, let's click on Submit. And here we go. Nano Banana generates a full storefront from just that short description. Now, getting back a beautiful image is great, but we've seen this before with other tools. What makes this new model impressive is that you can keep editing and refining until it's exactly what you want. For example, if you look up above, the sign says Sweet Bites, but I would actually prefer for it to say the Kevin Cookie Company. So right down below here, I'll type in my prompt, name the cookie store Kevin Cookie Company, and then let's try it again. Look at that. It keeps the same image, but it swaps out the name for Kevin Cookie Company. That is super cool. Now let's try another change. I don't like how this photo's a little bit overcast. I'd rather have it be just a little bit brighter and maybe a nice sunny day. Down below in the prompt field here, I'll type in make it brighter and sunnier, and then let's try that. Nice. The scene is brighter, and look at that, we have some sunshine. It even included realistic shadows, all while keeping the storefront consistent, and here we even have that name on the sign. That's the real power here. It's not just generating images, it's iterating on images. Now let's try using a photo instead of just text. To do that, I can click on this little plus icon, and here you can choose to upload your photo, or you could simply drag and drop it in, or you could even paste a photo directly in. For this example, I'm going to upload a photo of myself, and then right down here, I'll type in my prompt. Turn me into a 1/7 scale collectible figurine on a desk with toy packaging beside me. This has been a very popular and also viral prompt. Once you type that in, let's submit. And here it is. I am now officially an action figure. And honestly, it's really good. If I scroll up a little bit, here you can see my picture. And then here you can see the face on the action figure. That's really consistent. And that's what Nano Banana is known for. The face looks just like me. So there you go. Buy your Kevin action figure today. Link not in the description. Now let's look.
Now, I'm going to pause the video for just a second. We're going to come back in just a little bit more. But there were some very important steps taken in that. Number one, image generation, which I find I've not had too much a problem for. We can, and I have bookmarked Gemini, and I'm going to pull this up here on my computer in the background and just work on this. I'm hoping somebody out there is on this as well. I'm going to open Gemini in a new tab, and Gemini is open. Now I've been doing this for some time, so I'm going to go right to uploading my photograph. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload and that is not of me, that's of someone else, but upload this photograph. And it's coming up. Bear with me. Image. Okay. This photograph, I'm going into the Kitty folder, and I have what would look like to make a nice 3D, nice action figure. So I'm going to go right into the folder where I have me taking shots right in front of a green screen. I'm going to open this one up, and I'm going to type in the prompt that he used on that Nano Banana. Now I'm going to go back just a little bit, and his prompt scale, type this in, turn me into a 1/7 scale collectible scale or scale. Let's make it scale. How's that? Collectible action or collectible figurine with toy packaging beside me. So I'm going to go ahead and type that one as so beside me with, oh, this is terrible, terrible typing. Collectible figurine with toy packaging beside me. Go ahead and hit the prompt on that. And I believed it is coming up. So while that is coming up, let's watch a little bit more of the video while that particular image renders.
This has been a very popular and also viral prompt. Once you type that in, let's submit. And here it is. I am now officially an action figure. And honestly, it's really good. If I scroll up a little bit, here you can see my picture. And then here you can see the face on the action figure. That's really consistent. And that's what Nano Banana is known for. The face looks just like me. So there you go. Buy your Kevin action figure today. Link not in the description. Now let's look at one of the coolest features of Nano Banana using.
And my action figure is still rendering. It takes a little while. If I had a paid course, it would cue me right to the rendering line. A little bit more.
Multiple photos together. Back within Nano Banana, I'm going to upload 2 images. So here, I'll upload a photo of myself and then also this jacket. You know, I've been kind of curious what I would look like wearing this jacket. So down below, I'll type in my prompt. Blend these 2 images. Put me into the jacket so it looks like I'm actually wearing it. Match the colors, shadows, and textures so it looks realistic. And then let's try it out. And just like that, we've elevated the style of this channel. That's pretty slick. But we don't have to stop there. We could even refine it even more. So let's type something else in. Make me sit in an executive office. And let's try that. And there, I now also have a new studio. Not only does it keep me in the jacket, but it places me in a totally different setting. This shows how powerful Nano Banana is. You can combine photos, change outfits, and even swap out entire environments while keeping everything consistent. If for whatever reason you're unhappy with the photo that was generated, right down below, you could simply redo it and try generating another image. And if you're happy with it and you want to download a copy, simply hover over the photo and in the top right-hand corner, you could download the full-size photo. Here are some other fun examples you can try.
Okay, now the photo did render, and let's go. I'm going to share this screen. I'll stop sharing the previous screen. And my photo did render. That turned me into an action figurine, although the background is not what I wanted it to be. I can, using that second prompt or second photo, put up another background. But here's what I'm going to do. Let me share with you screen, present, share screen. And where are you at? It is over here. The window is here. And this is the action figurine that it turned me into. So that's not bad. The action figurine is not so bad. Chef Kitty. And it has me full screen. It's also showing the green screen and everything that I have in here. And I don't necessarily want to include that in there. So let's try that second prompt that he was talking about. What we're going to do, we're going to try a second prompt and make the background a gym, exercise gym. Exercise gym in my home. Integrate the action figure into the gym. Now, I typed all kind of typos in there, and typing and talking is not good, but I'm doing the best I can. And let's go ahead and hit the prompt on that one, and that one should take a few minutes, and it's going to generate that as well. So bear with me. In fact, you can watch it while I go back into the text for today, which is how to make films out of these videos and these avatars. So here's what we're doing. This is again the 28-day AI challenge. It's going to be like 28 weeks, really. This tutorial shows how to make AI avatar speak, perform gestures, walk, and dance, bringing it to life with motion, expressions, and synced audio. Now, I have completed one project. It's only just about 10 seconds long, and I'm going to show that to you shortly. In fact, I'll show that to you right now, if you don't mind. While this one is still rendering in the background, I'm going to stop that screen and share the following screen and Kujichagulia Village's avatar is what I'm going to share. Now, this one I've been working on all this week. The renderings and the images all turned out real well, and I got them all in place. So what we're going to do right now, this is just a very short one. What we're going to do is I'm going to play this video right now and share it with you. And you, if you are out there, if you are listening to today's video, you tell me what you think about this piece of video that I'm going to share with you right now. Full screen and hit play.
Greetings, Akwaba, and welcome. You have come to our Kujichagulia village. Enjoy your stay.
And let me play it one more time. Don't do that. Do this.
Greetings, Akwaba and welcome. You have come to our Kujichagulia village. Enjoy your stay.
All right. That is the Kujichagulia village rendering that I did. I'd love to hear some feedback from you, our listening audience. I'm checking with you on Rumble right now. Tony Quaid, greetings. He says, Keedy, will you be taking call-ins today? Tell you what, I'm going to do this. Give me a second. I'm going to get you a link to be able to join the program today, Brother Tony, because I know this is what you like to do, so bear with me. I'm going to go to StreamYard on this other browser. It's not being used. And I'm going to send you a link to join me via video, if you can, on StreamYard, Brother Tony. And thank you, Brother Tony, for being very curious about all of this. So not Enter Studio, share upcoming for this, share, invite guests. That's what we're looking for. So here is a copy of the link, Brother Tony. I'm going to put that up on here. And you see the link. It's in the chat right there. Go ahead and click on that link, Brother Tony, and I will look out for you to join the program here and shortly, very shortly. So please do, Brother Tony, and nobody else join, just Tony. If anybody else joins, I won't put you on the desktop unless you have a question. If you tell me you have a question or a comment, I will be happy to put you in. So expecting Brother Tony Quaid to join me. He says, greetings, will you be taking call-ins today? I could take a call-in, but no, I don't have this studio set up for the call-ins like I had the previous studio set up with the interface right directly into the mixing board and all of that. Today I'm doing just a single audio on my headset, etc. So I'm looking for Tony. And here, let me put this up on his Facebook as well. I'll send him a message to Tony. And there he is. And I'm sending him a personal message. Join me on StreamYard. Okay. And I expect to be seeing Tony join us. I'm going to go back to the text that I prepared today. Now, this is a step-by-step how to make your film. Tools and assets used. Point 1, the presenter uses a combination of an avatar creation animation service, a text-to-speech or voice cloning tool, and motion gesture libraries or motion files to drive body movement and dances. Point 2, now you need to write all this down or do what I did and just have AI go and find a step-by-step tutorial on how to do this all. Source media include the avatar model, image or 3D, 2D rig, and audio, TTS or recorded voice, text to speech is TTS, or recorded speech, and motion clips, walk-in cycles, dance moves, and gestures. We can type all of those into actions that we do want our avatar to do. And then third, using Google AI Studio and Gemini API empower developers to build with Gemini, our next generation family of generative AI models. And that is https aistudio.google.com. And let me just put this into the link so you will be able to have access to this. He says, I don't have a webcam. Don't worry about that. Just come on in. I'll put you in with audio. I can put you in with audio, just nobody will be able to see you. But that's okay. We're going to do the best we can with what we've got. So Tony Quaid is going to be in the house any second now. while I am putting these up for each and every one of you to build what it is that you have to build. And I do see Tony is in the house. His device is not yet, his audio is not yet connected. So as soon as you do connect, Brother Tony, I'll have you up and I'll put you on the board. You got to connect your audio at this particular time. And lastly, I'm over here and I'm putting up these other links. Let me put up this video that I did create. And it is here, the YouTube. And this one is Kuchichagulia Village's 28-day challenge. That's today's video. Now again, Tony, you do need to turn your audio on. Otherwise, I cannot put you into the mix until you do that. So here we go. I'm going to put this other video up under today's live broadcast. Where we at? We're on live. And I'm going to put up this video of the one that I created for each and every one of you to share and to let me know what you think about it. Okay? So I did put it up there. I don't know if I can put it up on Rumble. The link to the video that I created, I can't put it up on Rumble. So my Rumble family, my apology, but I just don't have this computer over here set up to copy and paste these messages. Unless, oh, I could put it up in the, yeah, I'll put it up on Rumble because you are viewing Rumble. And I'm going to put it up in the end section, the film that I made. He says it won't recognize my headset mic, so I'll interact in the chat. Okay, great to have you with us, Brother Tony. I'm going to go ahead and the device not connected, I'll just go ahead and unplug that for right now. And if he does find you, can connect it, go ahead and check in. So these are the assets, step-by-step guide to create videos from uploaded photos using Nano Banana. To create videos from photos using Nano Banana, here's a detailed breakdown of the steps you should follow. The process leverages the advanced AI editing capabilities of the Nano Banana model. Step 1. Access Nano Banana. How to access it? Platform access. Ensure you are using a platform that supports Nano Banana, such as the Gemini app or Visual GPT. Then you're going to sign in or create a login account if necessary. So this Visual GPT, I don't have that one bookmarked yet. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste that one over here to Visual GPT and DuckDuckGo. And DuckDuckGo is going to find it, Visual GPT, and that's IO. So that is not that is not for Android users. So it's on Creati AI, Visual GPT. So I'll use that one right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bookmark that and come back to it a little bit later once I have more time, so that I created along with in the folder of AI generating tool sets. I have in this folder, I just put in, no, I didn't just put it in, I just put in Visual GPT, but it also has in it VEO3 by Videomaker. I typed in Google Gemini is in this folder. Robo Neo AI Visual Design Manage Agent, Pollo or Pollo, Pollo AI. I have Imagine Art Image Studio, 3D AI Studio, Hail Up Live Image to Video Generator, AI Image and video generator from image and text, Mid Journey AI Imagine image creations, Chat GPT, and lastly, I have Sora 2, which is OpenAI video model maker. So I am experimenting with all of these different ones, and hopefully we have Brother Tony is in the house right now. Aquaba, Brother Tony, how you doing today, man?
What's up, Brother Keity? Can you hear me?
I
Brother
hear you
Keity, can you hear
fine.
me?
You sound great. I hear you.
Likewise,
You
likewise. Good.
cannot. Okay, okay. So we are on. Did you get a chance to see the little short piece of video that I put up?
Yes, yes, of course. Of course, I saw it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Good. Well, I was hoping today to jump on, and I was going to purchase. First, I needed to purchase the credits because I it only had like 20 credits, and each I did two renderings, and each one took 10 credits. So I needed more credits, but I wanted to purchase a credit, but unfortunately, the credit card setup for this company did not work right, and I didn't feel like I would trust it once it tried to bill me
Yeah, I
for a
heard what
year when I wanted to go the monthly.
I
Hmm.
heard. I heard what you said about that, and it's funny because, and I share your sentiments exactly. It's a wild, wild e-west out here. But can I make a
That's right.
suggestion to you that might streamline things to give you more tools like this with more for your bang for your buck value?
Oh,
Would be open
absolutely.
art. Open
Hmm.
art. That will cost you, I believe, is $29 a month, and you're gonna get access to everything, man. It's gonna be like the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I can get into that a little later on, but for you, and we can
So
talk offline.
Open Art AI is what it's taking me to. Am I correct?
Yes, yes,
Gotcha.
yes. That's the one, and you'll be able to do everything that you're doing, everything that you've been talking about. See, a lot of people don't know you like we go back a long way. Some of your audience wasn't
It's
even
a pleasure, my
conceived
brother.
when we met. Oh, we're here.
Hmm.
We're still here. And
That's
I
right.
just got to give you you didn't pay me anything. You didn't cash out me lunch, but I want the audience that doesn't know you. This brother has been consistently on this AI, absolutely intelligent. That's what it means to me. You've been on this, man. We
Hmm.
met in 1992, and me and you were talking about filmmaking and controlling our image
Hmm.
around that time. Now here we are. We just didn't know that it would look like this. So where I'm going with this, and I don't want to take up too much of the oxygen, but the punchline is this: the last thing we need is something else to be scared of. We don't. We've we that train has left the station and they won't take any
You're
more of us
right.
on it. But
You're right.
here's something that I want you. I'd like to get your opinion on this. Creative generative AI, what you're talking about, works exactly the way the African mind and antiquity worked. We would not have been able to do the things that we did, that even now mainstream has to reluctantly admit, if we didn't have this approach. Accessing the imagination, having the vision, having the discipline, having the tools, and then creating it. I'm doing something I'll tell you about later, but this is what we miss, I think, in all the hoopla. It's not about being scared of something or the robots coming to make sandwiches out of everybody, because whether that happens or not, we got to do what we got to do, and that hasn't changed. As I know you would agree. I just wanted to put that out there, and then add whatever value I can as you continue to talk about the filmmaking, because not only am I interested in it, not only did I've been professionally doing this stuff, but the AI have been able to monetize it in
Mm.
ways that, I mean, two film projects right now that are not my own, counting my own stuff, two more projects that are getting traction and monetization. So hopefully you'll get a chance to get into that, if not in this episode, and one later in this discussion, not in this discussion at some point. But go ahead, brother. I just wanted to make it known that this is, you're not jumping on the bandwagon. You just been doing what you've been doing since I've been knowing you. But
Yeah. Well,
it's
first
not
of
a
all,
bandwagon.
I receive your compliments and I receive your words in a beautiful spirit that you do share them. And they are reflective of the way I feel about you and your commitment to serving our people by generating and creating media that uplifts our people and teaches the younger generations the things that are going to be needed to sustain ourselves. Is that a good
Yes,
description of what you are committed to? So
it's not
here's the
going.
thing. I'm listening.
Oh no, I was just going to say, just piggyback on that. Our image is still our paramount priority. It has to be. I mean,
Hmm.
I love what you're doing with the memes and the action figures, but that's not what I do with it. And I've taught
Hmm.
people how to do that. Teach them in 5 minutes to keep it moving. But what I'm interested in is the clip that you put about the village, and my mind is going 900 miles a second because to create a virtual reality projection to get into the subconscious mind collectively, and that's step one. Then to galvanize the action to actualize it. Kitty, do we realize, you do, obviously, I do, many of your audience, do you realize how powerful it is to be able to access your imagination and create anything you can imagine and then show it to the world in a constructive way versus playtime or, hey, look at me, I look like Farrah Fawcett. Now, not me, but we got, this is power. Somebody
That's
decided,
right.
somebody decided behind the curtain, they, okay, well, we got to give, sooner or later, the universe is going to give us, we're going to get it back. We know that. And this
Hmm.
is a moment in time we need to seize. And it starts with what you're doing. And then I'm doing some stuff. I don't know if you're gonna. I want to contribute to your teaching, but I'm making films. One of the brothers, you may know him from Cameo. One of the original members of Cameo has hired me to help him make a film about his books. Tommy, shout out to Tommy Jenkins. We're doing book trailers, Keedy,
Hmm.
for you. The teachings that you have. I want to talk to you not now, but I want to talk to you about the conscious roster report. We met at the Good Life at the door. My ex-wife, you guys already knew each other. She introduced me to you, and I grabbed a copy of every one that you had at that time. I got this photographic memory. I see it like yesterday. Let's talk about why I bring it up though, relative to what
Hmm.
you're doing. Conscious roster report can be turned into a newscast today
Hmm.
with your avatar, not the action figure thing that you did. That's good. What I'm talking
Hmm.
about is just like I'm seeing you on my screen. This is my workstation. I don't have a webcam on this one, but I'm seeing you. Your newscast would look just like you, that voice, your mannerisms, everything, giving news that is evergreen. You've been teaching before I met you, and I've been knowing you almost 35 years. So this is the opportunities that we have in front of us. And it's very serious, but it's a lot of fun
That's
as
right.
well as creative.
Now, I want to do one thing, if you don't mind, right now. I hope you can see your screen. I'm going to just go and I going to pull up the action figure that I was generating in the back, because you know they do take a second to render. And I did find it. It did render, and I'm going to show you what it looks like here on the screen. So
Was that the one
here it
that you
is.
had?
I'm
Yes, 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 yes. I'm seeing it.
Yeah. Now
Seeing
I
it.
put I said change the background to put it in a private gym that's in my home. Now here's the thing. From this point right now, I could make the figure talk and walk and tell. I could make an advertisement, 10-second or however long advertisement, to sell this Chef Keedy figure, which is not available anywhere to be seen. But this was just an experiment, quick experiment to
Oh
show
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
people how
Absolutely.
these tool sets can create realistic images. Does that image look like me?
Try this, Keedy. You do a
Hmm.
cooking event once a month in Las Vegas, and
That's right.
you used to stream. Sometimes you would take video clips of it. What if I told you that this figure that you just made can be in a cooking show environment, consistent, won't change, won't do any waffling of the image, and it will be a cooking show when you're not available, when you're teaching something else or engaged in something else. A cooking show, just like you put that figure in your gym. Can you put that image in the chat room, in the chat, because I'm going to do this right now while we're on the phone. Put that figure, or put your figure in the kitchen preparing a meal. If you could put that in the chat where I could right click it, download it, or put it in Facebook where I can right click it and download it. I'm going to do this while you continue to teach on the opportunity in front of
Yeah.
us that you're sharing.
Well, here's what I'll do. Why don't I put a different picture, which is actually Chef Kitty in my outfit, so you can see me in the chef's outfit as well. And I'm just going to send that to you. Will that work? And
The
we'll.
funny thing about it is that I could take that picture of you and put you in an outfit for that matter. So by all
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a demonstration for your audience, but I can take that. When I say unlimited access to your imagination and making a
Mm-hmm.
video that won't get past the smell test unless you really look at them. I'm not. It's not hyperbole. I'm serious. So send me whatever you have, or post it, and I'm going to do it real time while you continue to teach on the topic. So you
All
see,
right. I'm going to give you this image right now, Chef Kitty. I'm going to drop it into
are
the
you posting it in
folder.
the Rumble? In the Rumble, or are you
I'm
putting it on my?
I'm posting it. I'm
Okay, I see
posting
on
it.
Facebook.
I'm posting posting on your
Oh,
Facebook
okay. Yes,
page,
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
and that's me
Okay.
with the chef's outfit. Okay. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what I'm going
Okay.
to
I'm
do
gonna.
is, you want to just mute yourself, and I can put you back in to the picture when you come back.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Whatever you want to do.
All right. I'm going to just mute you for right now, and you can just unmute yourself when you're ready to go. So I did stop the screen right now. I'm going to come back and I'm talking to the people about these step by step how to get the video process manufactured. And Tony will come back on when he's ready to show us what he has done. So, number two, upload your photos to the Nano Banana interface. And then we selected the photo function. Now I have on my screen over here, and I'm trying to figure out which screen it's on because I got a few screens open. Select a photo, click on the photo to open it in the editing space. Oh, I have it over here. So it's in Soro 2. I uploaded a photo of the Kujichagulia village, and I want to generate a village of here. Here's the script. Here is the script. Now, here's what I'm going to be doing. Now, I'm going to be talking to my computer in real time. The point of view is from a hovering drone, drone, with a high res camera. Make a 10-second, no, not a 10-second, make an 8-second video of a slow zoom of the camera circling into the scene. So I think I've got it, and I don't want to mess this up because every time I do it, it's going to take another. This one takes 160 credits will be charged. And also, I'm going to put in auto sound. Describe the sound. Play a gentle African marimba and drum sound track. So I think I got the sound. Oh, and it has auto speech. Let's go ahead and turn that on as well. It's going to generate. Now we took up 10 more credits using the audio and then auto speech and lip sync. No, it doesn't lip sync. So auto speech, narrative, script. The narrative is welcome. Here we have an example of a Kuji village that is a permaculture campus. Okay, so I do have audio, I have sound, and I have a description of the camera movement. It's 180 credits will be charged, and I'm going to go ahead and hit create right now. And I hope I don't have to upgrade. Your private creations will be stored, and I do need to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade for right now for the advanced package, which is 120,000 credits per month. That's not unreasonable. Now to do so, I'm going to have to type in my credit card. Bear with me, but I'm trying to take you in real time into what we are doing, and it's trying to now charge me for a year. And I don't want the year package. Let's go back, and I hope it's not only the year's packages, but it could very well likely be. I'm going to have to bail on this right now because I did all of this, dropped the image and all of that, and it now took me back to as if I don't have anything. Video, let me see. Text to email. Okay. Bail. I apologize, but again, it's the wild, wild West, as Tony just said. It's the wild, wild West, and people are designing and developing these apps based upon the fact that it's all moving so fast, and people are joining this so fast that they want a year's worth of your money in advance, because they don't even know if they're going to be in business in a year. Now, right now, I'm looking at Kedia Wadu's web space. I'm looking at my personal workspace, and it is not it's not taking me back to what I was working on. Go back. Maybe this is it. Nope, that's not it. I was working on a story. I had my assets up, and it ditched the whole thing. Your creative space is empty. It's your story. There's nothing there. Audio, nothing. And albums, nothing. So that's open art. And let me see if we can upgrade. I want to upgrade, and it's only allowing me to upgrade for an extra year. Now there's optional add-on, but that's only after I've gotten my account. So I've got to subscribe to advance the unlock. So let's go back. We're still filmmaking. Edit your photos. I edited my photo. It was ready in the editing service. I applied. The photo was already in there, so I uploaded a photo, create a video sequence. I arranged the photo once edited. I organized my images in a sequence. Now here you can put the whole film in a sequence, even though I will say probably it will take all night to render, because just making a relatively simple one, it did take quite some time to render. But you arrange the photos, you edit your photos and a storyboard, like filmmaking. You make a storyboard. Now, I had been planning on using these in a sequence, and I had put the second sequence up. Unfortunately, it did want to pay, and that's where we got thrown off. So arrange the photos. Once edited, organize your images in the sequence you want them to appear in the video timeline. You set the timing of each one and the duration of each photo. You edit your effects and transitions using your dialogue editing to iterate on the changes, such as add fade transition. And I did want to do that. Then you preview the whole thing to make sure it's all going to work. And then you render the video, use the export option to generate the video file, select your preferred quality and format suitable for where you plan to save it, and you save and share, and that is getting your film up. Now that was using this particular one, Nano Banana. Tony, are you back in the house?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, I put the link in the Rumble chat, uh,
Okay,
and it's just
I
a
do
link.
see that link.
I did this
Mm-hmm.
in the time that we got off. You put me on mute to now,
Mm-hmm.
and you can click on it. You can see it
All right.
now.
All right.
It's you see it?
Yeah, I do see it. Now, one thing it did do, and I know you can correct all of this just with a prompt, is that when it comes out of scrolling down and comes back up, the face has changed. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Okay, so here's what happens with AI is
Mm-hmm.
you know, but a lot of the audience might not know. And you've been talking. I heard you talking about credits while you were
Mm-hmm.
while I was doing that. So here's something that is very crucial. This, the machine is going to make money anyway. They don't care. They to them, it doesn't matter. The key to prompting is training the model first. So the elevator explanation is I did that just with the picture. I didn't take the time that I would normally take before I even render to make sure that I got you and a likeness of you consistent every one. That's totally doable. That's something that a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people might not realize. So I told it what to do. That's why I sent you the link so you could see the prompt that I put
Mm-hmm.
in. I told it what to do, but the ability to make a consistent image of you, this is it is very precise. We're past the point of what a lot of people were doing on Facebook and social media. Just you put a picture up and it kind of sort of looks like you, but not. I just did this on the fly just for demonstration. But if I was
Mm-hmm.
if I was helping you, for example, your cooking show, now or the village for that matter, then
Mm-hmm.
we could train consistent characters
That's
before
right.
you even render, and it would look like you every time. There's a technique in filmmaking. Keita, you've done editing, so you know what I'm talking about, but the audience might not. This even allows you to go last frame first, so you can go in there, pick a frame, build the next video, and guess what? That frame now it's using the reference of the last time it looked like whatever, the last time it had whatever, and you go on to the
Mm-hmm.
next movie. Now, something that I heard you talking about time. So the reason why I recommend open art to you is because there's ways to get around the 5 second, 10 second, this, that, and whatever. And what I
Mm-hmm.
do, my projects and my clients, I just get around it. I use a certain model for certain things. And then some of the models, like for example, talking, there's certain talking models that let you have unlimited up to 60 seconds, a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We both spoke professionally and publicly. You'll make a point and pause, especially for this. So I just wanted you to see what's possible in the time it took for you and I, when you put me on mute and you were talking about the step by steps of making the meme. I was able to generate from that picture you sent me, just not doing anything to it. I didn't edit off the Keedy, the words, Chef
Mm-hmm.
Keedy, and it carried that over with it. It's very sophisticated, but the key is knowing how to get more out of it than just clicking and crossing your arms and hoping that or get something funny to share on social media. Because
Yeah.
Katie, you were talking about filmmaking both publicly and offline. I used to come to your spot when we both were still in LA area. And you were talking
Mm-hmm.
about people were complaining about, being disrespected in films. And yeah, we've had people doing whatever, but 100% control of our image
Mm-hmm.
starts with projection. And your village project, I'd really like to talk to you offline more about that, because that can become real in both the virtual world. And a lot of the work I do, Katie, is in the video game. Not so much now, but I did. I was the e-spook who sat by the door and
Mm-hmm.
learned about these virtual environments in the video game. Now we've created communities, but there's a video game. I'm not a gamer, never have been, but I'm an animator and I've always gotten work, right? Concept artist, whatever, many hats. But here's the reason I bring this up, because what they were able to do before AI was even introduced, Kitty, I think I told you about this about 10, 15 years ago. They had this one video game, and it had these ships. You could go in there, they give you credits and all that stuff. Well, that's cute. We ain't got time for that. But what's significant about that is that they made it where people in the real world spending real money were able to buy these ships to fly around in this virtual whatever it was. And even the community got on the guy's case because they said, well, this is beta. When are you gonna, there never was a beta. So he
Mm.
was getting real money out of the real world to buy these virtual starships or whatever, and they weren't cheap. There was some in there as much as $1,000, $2,000, but that community supported it. So what I'm saying to this audience in our community, which now we are truly the vanguards. Now we've moved to that status. We're still here. Um, the thing is now to educate the young ones coming behind us that the history lessons are great, but what you're doing and what can be done with this technology, and I'll help you as I always have, support you any way I can, because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you presenting the web to everybody in our community, and everybody thought that was a scam and fly by night. And my ex-wife, I don't know if you knew this, Sister Marcy, that transitioned on with the ancestors, but she said, this is Brother Keaty. He's got two websites. That was back in the mid '90s. So that's what I took on to evolve it with things that I was doing. So now here's the opportunity that we have now to shape
That's right.
industry, money, business, not just playtime, not just something else to be scared of, or something for fun and games. But Keaty, there are at least 4 projects I know that you've consistently presented to us, and it hasn't always been supported. I submit to you this: those 4 projects, in addition to whatever else you got going on, I haven't forgot about those projects. And these are the kind of things that we should be doing. The bad news is this, and I'll land it here. We need to get this. The good news is it works fast. You can do it fast, as you and I both know. The bad news is this window of opportunity is going to close as soon as the AI evolves to the point where it has total control over whatever. Who knows what that's going to look like? And then, of course, there are real people. The Wizard of ODD, not OZ, is still behind the curtain, and you know who's not going to be figured into the equation. So we've got an opportunity in the next 6 to 18 months to make films plural. There's some stuff I'm seeing, man. I know you are. Your cooking show is going to take on a life of its own.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it live in front of an audience. I'm committed to helping you make the virtual version of the Keaty Cooking Show while you are doing other things and expanding and building on your projects in Africa. And I'll land it right there. So
That's right.
if I over answered the question, I apologies, but I'm excited about it, not just because of a geek thing. Neither one of us are geeks, but we're both visionaries. We're both
Mm-hmm.
students of life. It's a big difference. Not just geeking out. Some two men. We're both in our 60s. You're a few years older than me. We got both have better things to do to just play around with AI, just for shits and giggles. Excuse me if I use vernacular like that. I know you don't like to use it, but we both
No,
got
I
better
heard
things to
C.
do.
I heard a ch on in front of that. There you go.
Okay, me and you would neither of us would be doing doing a deep dive and learning to master it as well as anybody could if it wasn't significant. And I'll leave that there, and you can ask me anything as you go on, or I'll add whatever value to your topics as you continue on this.
Hmm. Well, you do make great sense. And we are taking the macro look at this. It would be nice if we had a amount of resources that are available to some people. I mean, like Tony Robbins or someone like that. It would be nice to have built up resources like that. But the thing about it is it doesn't matter how much we have if we have the creative talent, if we have the time to put into it and the patience to craft something that's truly high quality, then we are going to get a return on that. We get a reward for our effort. The key about it is this. If someone were really paying attention to what's going on and what we're talking about, you and myself, we would have been hired full time to work in a research institute or think tank where our minds are really what's at stake here. It's game theory. And so that's what you and I can bring to it. There are so many ideas for powerful videos that we want to create. Right now, I want to create a trailer for an upcoming video. And actually, this project is what I'm doing right now. The upcoming video is a trailer for a movie on building the Kuchichagalia villages. We have all of the elements for building the villages in place. It will take $2 million to build the first village, and that should be a perfect model for then perpetuating the thing. So I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent too.
No,
I
but that's
see
very important
tremendous
because
possibility. Hmm.
I'm sorry, Keith. I didn't mean to cut in. I just want to piggyback on that. So the
Hmm.
first thing is, Katie, both of us and you're going to laugh when I say this, but I'm speaking in code to you personally. Both of us have gone through whatever it takes to get to where we are, and when it comes to financing and things of that nature. Here's
Hmm.
the thing about the AI age that we are in. The excuse, not you or I, because once again we're still here. The excuse that, well, it's not enough money to do it. That's gone because there are free tools. Now, I'm going to say this about the free tools. The free tools are going to limit what you can do, but it gives everybody a chance to at least get in and get their
Yeah, you can
get their
get your
now,
tutorial on.
now here's the beauty of it. I was in a film festival this past summer. I put one of my AI films in a film festival, and it was interesting. They didn't get a stand ovation. There's about 30 people in the room, but their eyes all lit up because they saw what I was doing with it. It was a story, and it was a speculative fiction story, but the story was good. There was humor in it, everything that's in filmmaking. And so in the Q&A session, the moderator and one of the people that were sitting there said, "Well, how long did it take you to do that?" And I said, "Well, I was on a crunch and I did this in 3 days."
Hmm.
It was I think a 15-minute film. And then he said, well, somebody said, well, how much did it cost you? I said, well, my the question behind the question, and this is for your audience, and you and I, we can talk about it offline later. I spend between $100 and $200, period, or as the young people say, periods, with a T on the end, a month. That's because I have several tools that I use to make sure that I have more than I need than less. But I've also had clients, private people who ask me, people that I'm mentoring through this. I said, well, look, do you have $50 a month? You can do anything you can imagine and you can monetize it with the tools while they're still free. $50 a month is everybody's got $50 a month to trick off or blow off or goof off or whatever. So this is my opinion. Whoever they is, the Wizard of Oz, they want us in this, but they want us captivated by it. They want us like in the movie Surrogates. But the thing is, when the cement's wet, as you and I both know, you put your fingerprints in it and you got a handprint when it dries. So my point is, use these tools now where they're getting they're competitive. That's what's kept the prices down. So we get in,
Mm-hmm.
and the tools to do everything that you need to do, everything that you and I are talking about right now, that's a $30 investment per month. And then if you add, the only reason I say Mid Journey is because it's better at making the best images, but it's not the only tool. There's a lot of good stuff out there if you want to add the option to be able to do that. And then I'm going to introduce you. Do you know about HeyGen?
No.
Oh
What's
man,
that about?
HeyGen. Can I share the link? It's an affiliate
Yeah.
link. I
Now
just
we're going to begin to wrap up the show, but go ahead. We're listening. You can share the link if you want to post that
well,
link up as well. Mm-hmm.
HeyGen will allow you to make your avatar that's going to act and look just like you look right now on the screen. It's
Mm.
the best there is for doing it. So you look at HeyGen, and Katie, you can make an avatar there, train it with your voice, train it with one video, and then step away and you can your avatar, all those the courses that you offer us from time to time in the community, that avatar of you will be in every course, and you have 100% control. It's better than anything out there. You got to. I'm as good as anybody that is using this stuff on a regular day to day. That's not my ego talking, because no one's going to master this, because it's an artificial mind, so it's going to learn just like we do. However, HeyGen, as of right now, is the best tool for you creating an avatar that looks like you do. You were talking earlier about mannerisms, moving hands, and
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature. The CEO of HeyGen always puts his avatar up there to see if people can discern the CEO, his avatar, from him. Most of the time you can't, until they just say, oh no, this was his avatar. So HeyGen, and that's you. That's you. I've just been busy, but that's you, Keity.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you've been doing can be run through, as far as an avatar is concerned. And then you sit and forget it, monetize it, and then focus on other projects.
That's HeyGen.ai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
They're all
I'm
going to
going to
be
bookmark that
.ai.
one as well. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
we'll
they're
thank you
all
later.
bookmarked AI. Okay, I'm going to thank you right now, my brother Tony. I want to let you know how much we appreciate your concern, your passion, your commitment. We're in it to win it, my brother. We are in
We
it
have no
to
choice
win it.
now. Thank you. Thank you.
That's right.
We have no
Uh,
choice now. We're at the end of one thing, but that means
that's
it's the
right.
beginning of something else.
That's the beginning of everything that's brand new. So I want to thank you for tuning in today. Um, and let's stay in contact. We'll be talking real soon about this, because we're working with a group of animators that are already way advanced in this. I'm just trying to catch up with these
Yeah, the
young
Africans
people.
they're not playing. The Africans, I know several of them. They're at the level of film student coming out of one of the best of our film schools. There's a couple of, I'll
Hmm.
send you their channels. I follow them. They are on the next level of it, man. They are producing full. There's a they're not letting hang-ups or diversions or distractions or the orange man or Cheetos or
That's
what
right.
part. They're not letting them let it get in the way. Like that's the sum of all our fears. They're not, and I'm excited because this Senegal project, and brother Bill, you may know him, Meredith Bill, you may know him. He's over
Naird
Africa.
is one of my best associates, one of my closest friends on the continent. He lives in Nairobi, and I'm planning
Yeah,
on moving there as well.
he's hands on, and a matter of fact, I got to reach out to him. But last time I talked to him, they're doing big things in South Africa. The AI is not going away. We need to make the most of it. Thank you again for all you do, Brother Keedy, not only to my personal development and growth, but everybody else
All right.
who knows you know.
All right. Thank you, Brother Tony. We'll be talking soon. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for you tuning in today to LIB Radio. We've done the best we can, and we'll keep doing the best that we can to give you the chance to move forward. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going back into this video, the video that was showing at the beginning. I'm going to go and we're going to end today's program with this piece of video. And this is a tutorial on using Nano Banana. I'm going to add this to the stage. It's added to the stage, and just play this on out to the end of the program. All right, and thank you for tuning in. You've been tuned into your favorite. We aim to be your favorite. We are LIB Radio, LIB TV. We are livinginblack.com. It's going to be a tough road, but it's going to be rewarding. Red the Reg, I see you announced. He says Aquaba, Baba Kitty. I hope you got a chance to see the video that I put up a little bit later and a little bit earlier. And you let me know what you think about it. I'll put it up in the WhatsApp group as well. And we're going to do the best we can. And sorry if I'm late getting to you, but I have been juggling all over my desktop. And Brother Tony Quaid jumped in and helped me out tremendously on today's program, for which we are incredibly grateful to have such an intelligent and committed brother as Brother Tony Quaid in the house. You've been tuned into your favorite. We aim to be your favorite. We are LIB Radio, LIB TV. We are livinginblack.com. So tell your friends to tell their friends that we have our own now. And we're very proud of what we have, what we do, and most, we are very proud of who we are with. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you.